How y'all doing over there? This all I can do, you know. I couldn't go to the Rhynes County High School game the other night because the superintendent and the sheriff banned me from the school.
Greetings. Today is December the 7th, 2016. I'm standing in front of Rhynes County High School, the same school that I was banned from on May the 25th, 2013, under the heading of criminal trespass, following the death of Kendrick Johnson on January the 11th, 2013. The question should be, how could a retired military veteran, a former business owner for 14 years, a single parent, a former NAACP president, and a person that violated no law, that was never given anything in writing, never told what or why they banned me from the properties of Rhynes County High School. I understand that the statute of limitation have ran out after 2 years. That's not foreign to me. I know I could have gotten a lawyer, but I wanted to test the waters to see if CNN with Victor Blackwell, I wanted to see if Al Sharpton from MSNBC at the time, I wanted to see if the mayor in Valdosta, if the Rhynes County Commissioner Chair, or if the District Attorney David Miller then, I wanted to test the waters of the sheriff, Prine, of the Criminal Justice Department, CID, at the jail. I wanted to test the waters to see if the local probate judge, if the Superior Court judge, if the federal court judges in this area would take on what a member of law enforcement did to an innocent black man that served his country during the Vietnam era. I wanted to test the waters and see what the United States Justice Department in Atlanta would do about a citizen, not in Russia, not in China, not in Afghanistan, Pakistan, or Tajikistan, but right here where we stand in Rhynes County in the state of Georgia. I wanted to see what the Georgia U.S. Justice Department was going to do when a person's civil rights has been violated. I wanted to see if there's any difference between 2013 and 1857, when the Supreme Court ruled in the Dred Scott decision that no black man had any rights that a white man was bound to respect. because this wasn't just about me. I want Russia. I want China. I want North Korea. I want them all to see what a real democracy looked like when it come down to the rights of the black man here in America in 2016. And so I'm here to tell you that Eric Holder of the Department of Justice was notified, given videos. Loretta Lynch was given the information. But I want you to know that not one government agency went beyond simple words. And so when you see the black man, woman, and their children with their pants down, they are saying to hell with America. And they are saying, don't call me to fight your damn wars when you disrespect me like this. The young people are not stupid, and they're not as ignorant as we think they are. Their eyes are becoming open. They are more awakened today than they were yesterday. The same old tricks don't work on the same old dogs that you once played. The dogs done move on now. And if the dogs have learned, truly, the ancient Hebrews or chosen people of God have learned the ways of the wicked. They no longer trust the liars and deceivers that lied to God's chosen people according to the volume of sacred law. Now let me tell you how wicked the local, city, county, state, and federal governments are. And newspaper media, the mass Associated Press. See, they seem to think that it's just about me. But pretty soon, these news channels, they're gonna lose their rights too. You see, it ain't about me, it's about your rights. And if nobody says a damn thing about it, you're gonna lose what you thought you had. Now let me get on point, because this is child play to me. This is like child play to me. This don't even bother me for the most part, because God wanted to use me. And I said, God, here I am, send me. That's all it's about. I had attorneys that told me. Well, I'm not gonna get into that yet, but I will assure you that somewhere down the line, you're gonna hear from an attorney on another issue, I promise you that. But right now, I just wanted God to do his thing. Rhynes, and I have just been informed by the sheriff deputy that is behind me to my right. And I was informed that our trespass warrant has been issued against me here in Valdosta and Lowndes County, Georgia, not to enter any area of Lowndes County High School property. This came as a complete shock to me, based upon what I've just been told by this deputy, that I could have been arrested at any time. I was out there on property a few days ago, putting up a podium, walking on the property, not knowing that a warrant had been issued or banning me from Lowndes County High School here in the state of Georgia and in the United States of America. I have never violated any law here in Valdosta and Lowndes County that is recorded in record that I am aware of. And so I called the Justice League, Bobby Worthy, to inform him of what has happened. This is a continuous practice. This is about the 4th time that I've had problem with law enforcement the Lowndes County Sheriff's Department under Sheriff Prine. We must make documentation that I, George Boston Rhynes, have violated no law in Lowndes County. Yet I have been issued a warrant not to go on Lowndes County taxpaying property, wherein there was a public meeting this morning. I was told that there was a Board of Education meeting on this area, the old field house, in the old field house. So I believe there's a great possibility that my constitutional rights have been denied. Again, I did not violate any law, yet they say that a warrant have been issued banning me from any area of Lowndes County High School. If I had a relative, which I do have some people that graduate today, I can't even go to the graduation to Little Terry because I have been banned from the school by a warrant that I knew absolutely nothing about. Thank God I didn't go to this graduation because I would have been arrested according to this deputy right here. Once again, I am George Boston Rhynes. All citizens that have not broken any laws should be permitted to attend public meetings in the state of Georgia. And I was denied that right today for whatever reason. I was denied the right. I'm George Boston Rhynes, and the question remains, why was I not permitted to go to, how you doing, my beautiful brother? Thank you, how you doing? Why was I not permitted to go to this graduation in Lowndes County High School as all these other citizens of Lowndes County, Valdosta, and in the United States of America? Why was George Boston Rhynes denied the right to attend this graduation ceremony? Lowndes County High School graduation, the school wherein my children graduated from. This is what happened earlier today, and I was denied the right as a sheriff deputy told me that I could not go on the property. And we can only ask, why?
Stay right here.
Okay, they got a public meeting down here, so you're telling me I can't go to the public meeting?
I do not know anything.
I got you, but there's a public meeting.
All I'm saying is,
I'm not going.
I
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that there's a public meeting down here, so you all telling me that I cannot go to a public meeting, and I haven't violated no law.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do like you say, but
you have a criminal trespass warning for the area of Lowndes High School.
Okay. Everybody, all of us do.
No.
I do.
As far as I know, it's just.
Is that right?
As far as I know.
Okay, I don't want to hold up traffic. So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, bro?
Go back out this way.
Okay, man, it's gonna be interesting in court. I have just been told that I have a criminal trespass warrant against me to stay off of Lowndes County school property, and I did not know that. My question is, who else have been issued a trespass warrant? I did not even know that I had been given a trespass warrant. This is getting very, very interesting at this time. This is George Boston Rhynes. This is Saturday morning. I was attempting to go into the Lowndes County Board of Education meeting, which should be a public meeting. I have never caused any disturbance whatsoever, and it is what it is. Now, turning the page, I was not the only one that was placed under a criminal trespass after the death of King Johnson. I have a listing of other names. Yeah, I got others. You see, and thank God that I have my criminal trespass recorded on tape recorder that went over the Lowndes County Sheriff Deputy Thomas radio. I have it recorded for all the world to hear. For all the world to hear. That's right. Now, let me say this to you. As we watch all that's going on across the nation, including a young black American who was a veteran of a war of this nation, yet we see what happened to him and what he did to police officers here in the United States of America. No one should support violence and the taking of human life nowhere on this planet, not only here in America, but no place. But if I will, and if you can comprehend what I'm about to say, have anybody asked the question, what made that young man take an assault rifle and shoot down peacemakers as defined under our form of government? In asking that question, I wrote the President Bush years ago. Why do Al-Qaeda and now ISIS, why do they hate us so much? I was taught in school that every action often generates a reaction. So is it that the superpowers of the world so powerful that they refuse to ask a question to the little small, weaker nations? Why don't we ask the leaders of ISIS, of Palestine, and other small, weak nations of the world, including those in Africa? Why don't we call a conference with those so-called terrorists sitting on the head table with CNN, the BBC, news media outlets in Russia, China, North Korea, Japan, and around the world. Let the world listen to why they hate us so much. Perceived or real? Why? Why do they want to destroy and bring down the West? Is it something in our foreign policy? Or is it something that the superpowers has done and continues to do to the weaker nations of the earth? Is it that they cannot get their stories told? Is it that, say, the large news media outlets do not see their problems, their pain, and their sufferings as newsworthy? And so the superpowers of the world, they choose to ignore them to the degree that they are willing to put bombs around their waists, around the waist of their children, to get their point across, to say to the world that we belong to God, we Georgia, right here in Lowndes County and in the state of Georgia. Look, 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 America, look, North Korea, look, Russia, look, Japan, look, Washington, D.C., President Barack Obama, Loretta Lynch of the Department of Justice, Civil Rights Division, look, Georgia Attorney General Sam Olens, look, not in Pakistan, not in Palestine, not in China or Uzbekistan or North Korea, but right here where I stand, Lowndes County High School, May the 25th, 2013, following the death of Kendrick Johnson, I, George Boston Rhynes, I, a retired military veteran, I, once an active duty that served 2 tours out at Moody Air Force Base, I, a former business owner for 14 years, taxpayer here in Valdosta, Lowndes County. I, as a community activator, was placed under a criminal trespass without violating any law over 3 years ago. I have this recorded on a tape, and it's posted over the internet. All local, state, and federal government agencies have access to that information. But nobody have removed me from an illegal criminal trespass after the death of Kendrick Johnson. And so the audio says over the sheriff deputy radio that Wes Taylor placed me under this restriction, wherein I cannot go on any part of Lowndes County High School property. Yet, I see birds, I see dogs, I've seen cats, I've seen people in the hundreds march onto this campus. Some of them may be child molesters, some of them may have committed murder and out on probation, but I violated no law. I cannot go to a Lowndes County School Board of Education that's on the high school property here. But I violated no law. Now look, if I was like maybe the young man that has served his nation, he was a veteran, you know, and he became so frustrated, like I would have if my grandmama had not raised me a little differently from maybe some others. I believe in this form of government. But look, I am becoming so frustrated. That young man may have did what I have done. He had called on every government agency to do something about his issues, and they all turned thumbs down on him. Thumbs down on him. Well, when they do that to us, what other alternatives do we have? Now, I have pleaded with the Sheriff's Department, every government agency here, the City Council, County Commissioners, to Secretary of State, Brian P. Kemp, Attorney General Sam Olens, Governor of the state of Georgia, another agent in the Department of Justice out of Atlanta, who said they were going to send this to other government agencies, to Eric Holder, to Loretta Lynch, and the Civil Rights Division. But 3 years and counting, a honorably discharged military veteran cannot get any government agency to look into why I am under a criminal trespass as a black man in America, and I violated no law. I violated no law. Now, if they can restrict me, then this means that they can restrict any of your children going to Lowndes County or Valdosta High School or any other schools. If they can restrict me and I violated no law, this means that even white children that's attending Wiregrass Technical College, that are attending Georgia Military College, that are attending Valdosta State University can be stopped by the Lowndes County Sheriff Department and told that they are under a criminal trespass, and they do not have to put it in writing because they didn't put mine in writing. I repeat, they do not have to put it in writing. They can just take away your rights because we are under apparently a police state, local, county, state, and federal government will even address the fact that our constitutional rights are being taken away. They won't nobody respond to it. Nobody. Now look, when I was in uniform for 21 years, whatever my commanding officer told me to do, I did not have a choice. I had to do it. So can you imagine how our young people feel when they call the highest levels of government, like the Department of Justice Civil Rights Division, or Eric Holman at the helm of the Department of Justice, or Loretta Lynch at the top level of the Justice Department of this nation, and you tell them that they have denied you your basic rights and you violated no law, and they don't give a damn about you as a veteran. They don't give a damn about you and your children and coming generations. Now look, somebody must tell the world, let me repeat, somebody must tell the world what a real democracy looks like. Because if nobody tell America, let me rephrase that. If nobody tell the American people, even the people in America will not know what a real democracy looks like. But when they can pull you over, stop you, and put you under a criminal trespass without justification, without notification, without putting anything in writing, and it stays in there for over 3 years and counting, it may be 10 years. And if it takes 10 years for me to keep talking, I'm going to keep talking so the world will know what a real democracy looks like, because there may be nations of the world that want to join and become a democracy, and they will have a false image of what a democracy looks like. And Jesus said, if the Bible is right, in St. John 8:32, and ye shall know the truth, and that the truth shall make you free. Now in closing, I want you all to know, and I want you to Google Boston G.B.R. criminal trespass on George Boston Rhynes. But look, even more saddening and even more sickening is that when I was stopped with KJ family, Kendrick Johnson family, and supporters were standing all around when Deputy Thomas did this to me, but he didn't put it in writing. And when I asked them what law had I broken, well, guess what? Mr. President Barack Obama, I still don't know. Loretta Lynch, Attorney General Loretta Lynch, I still don't know. Eric Holden, former If you would have looked at the video that I sent you, why didn't you respond? Wait a minute, I haven't finished yet. Georgia Governor Nathan Deal, Georgia Attorney General Sam Olens, Secretary of State Brian P. Kemp, the Chairman of the Lowndes County Board of Commissioners, the Mayor of Valdosta, Mayor Gale, and each council member, they all know about this. But not a single one of them have stood up for our active duty, disabled, and retired military veterans. For that's what I once was, and that's what I am. And they did not respond to me. They haven't tried to lift this foolish, disrespectful act against an innocent American citizen. So what do you all want me to do? Do you want me to do what others are doing because nobody will listen to their pain, their suffering, and their cries? Moreover, how many more black people are under a criminal trespass after the death of Kendrick Johnson? I know of others, but some of them can't say nothing. Let me repeat. Some of them can't say anything because they are still employed at the school at low levels of employment, but they want to keep their job. But look, some of us must let the world see the power of the Department of Justice. Somebody must show and let the world see how much the president of Barack Obama cares about black people that are denied their basic rights here in the United States of America. Not in 1816, not in 1916, but in 2016. And so we're going to continue to paint this picture like Michelangelo, because you all have a right to know what could happen to you, your children, your neighbor's children, and coming generations, while they can just put them under a criminal trespass, while they could even just put them up and say they was interfering with the police officer, while they could say he had a gun, or they could say that you were speeding and you wasn't, or they can say that you was driving under the influence and you wasn't. I mean, if they tell one lie, then they can tell another lie to justify that lie, and then tell another lie to prove that the lie they told was not a lie at all. But there are some of us left. There are some of us left who are the real Christians, that are the real Muslims, that are the real Jews, that are the real Hindus, that are the real patriots of this republic. And we love this country so much until we're gonna stand for what is right, while standing on the word of the God of our ancestors, which said, I have no respect of persons. For what I say unto one, I say unto all. That's what God said. And so the wicked are saying something too. And what the wicked are saying is this: as I have done it to George Boston Rhynes with that illegal, unjustified criminal trespass, to prove to that black man that he is no better than a black man was back in 1857 under the Dred Scott decision, which said that no black man had any rights. Let me repeat. No black man had any rights that a white man was bound to respect. I didn't write that. My grandparents didn't write that. The NAACP didn't write that. We're talking about the Supreme Court. Not to mention the black codes. The black codes. Blacks could not assemble in groups of more than 5, denied our name, stripped of our culture, our God, our religion. Couldn't even carry a gun to defend ourselves. And now you talk about all lives matter? Yes, but why didn't you say that in the year 1555 when my black ancestors brought over here on a slave ship called Jesus, captained by Sir John Hawkins, a slave trade? Why didn't you say that all lives matter back then and stop those inhumane conditions to man? Why didn't you do it then? So we're not going to be fooled by saying that all lives matter. We don't fall for that shit no more. It's a new day in the neighborhood. Jesus said, and ye shall know the truth. And the truth is what's going to set us free. America, America, America. You are proving to the world what you are all about. And to me, I'm going to say it over and over again. It is a big, big, big disgrace. And I believe that it is indeed time for a change. Please visit Boston G.B.R. and see many other subjects that the local newspapers, radio, and television will not report about the black man, woman, and their children. Until next time, bye-bye. Here we go. Lowndes County High School Board of Election, the Lowndes County Board of Elections office is for all you elected officials. This cloud is over you too, because you should at least address the fact that you got me under a criminal trespass and I violated no law. Do you care? Do you care, board members of education for Lowndes County School System? Do you care? Do you care about the children in this school that could be picked up or stopped and banned? Because as they've done it to me, they gonna do it to you, your children, and coming generations. And nobody but nobody will step up to the plate and take action and correct the gross wrong that they have done to this retired military veteran. And I can't do nothing but keep talking about it. It just won't go away, you see. Now, if they had not done this to me, now you can criticize me. I get some criticism. People tell me to let it go. I will let it go as soon as they let their order go. They the one did this to me. If they had not banned me, I wouldn't even be here cutting all these videos to let the world see what a real democracy looked like in 2016 here in the United States of America. Peace be unto you. Bye-bye. We go.